Hey there, we're on a little road trip here in northern Thailand. I just stumbled across a little market. Thought we'd stop and have a look. See, hello. Hello, how are you? Go. Bananas cooking away. Look at the meat. Pork. Meat and vegetable market. What if there's more? Let's find out. Hello, how are you? It's dinner. Lots of mangoes. Don't know why they're different colours. Strawberries. Oh, let's see what else there is. Don't know the name of this town. It's not coming up on the map, but it's not very big at all. It's not a big town. Ooh. Hello. What have we got? Some sort of bag. Another sort of bag. Crickets. Crickets, yes. This one? Just eat? Yeah? I don't fancy bugs. Not for breakfast. Hello. What's this? Fish of some description. Again, they do the little bags of takeaway food. What's this? Hello. Ooh. Hello. Whatever it is, it's bubbling away. More fruit.
Salad.
Salad? Oh, salad.
Salad.
Okay. And this?
Salad.
For the dressing. Okay. Very good, thank you. Salad dressing, yes. Very interesting. Hello, how are you? Ah, mushrooms. Chili. Spicy. Ah, and this, yes. What is this one?
Dokhae.
Dokhae. Don't know what dokhae is. Might be a flower. Might be a fruit. Thank you. Okay. Well, I'm not sure what it is. Some sort of food. Hello. What is this? A fruit. You eat? You eat? Okay. Oh, very good. Let's see what this lovely young lady's got. Ah, you have fish. All ready to eat. You have to cook them, or they already cooked? No. That's okay. I think they're already cooked. Oh, maybe not. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Lovely young lady. What else is there? I really have no idea what most of this stuff is. So, there's sausages. That'll do. Back on the road. Some miles to cover. Just found this. Aussie oil, all the way out here. Hello. And I don't even know where we are. It's the town shows up on my map, but nothing in English. So I couldn't tell you. But anyway, we're getting closer to where we need to be. We'll get there very soon. This is the town of Chiang Rai, if I'm saying that correctly, and it is in the far north of Thailand, almost as far north as you can go. It's a very, very ancient town, evidence dating back to prehistoric times of people living here. So Chiang Rai was founded by Sayan Phu, the grandson of Mang Rai, who founded Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai. Lots of Chiangs. And this is the mighty Mekong River. This river, it begins in the plateaus of Tibet, China, and it runs through China, Myanmar, Laos, Thailand, Cambodia and Vietnam, and I believe it ends up in the Mekong Delta, empties out in the very southern part of Vietnam. The 12th longest river in the world and the 3rd longest in Southeast Asia, measuring about 4,500 kilometres from where it originates in Tibet right down to the Mekong Delta. That's a pretty big river. Now somewhere in this town there's some very ancient sites. There's some ancient ruins and an ancient temple. So let's go find them, if we can. And there's, we may not get far because up this way is the border. Oh, by the way, that city you can see over in the distance, if you can see that, quite a large city. That is Van Pak Len, and it is actually in Laos. So right over there is Laos. This here is Thailand, and probably over there, I'm not sure exactly how far, is Myanmar. And we're in the Golden Triangle. More on that in a moment. Let's go find these ancient ruins. Alright, this here, there's an old temple. There's not much known about it, and it is very old, as you can possibly tell. There's the statue of the Buddha up there. It's believed to have been built in around the 16th century AD. I did get stopped by the police on the way up here. Well, I didn't get stopped, but there was a checkpoint where there was 3 policemen there, including one who looked very senior. Had lots of medals on it, and they pretty much didn't even look at me. They checked the cars and whatnot, checked all the passengers and had a look inside cars. There was me and another scooter rider there. They looked at him and they didn't even look at me. They just waved me through. Didn't even so much as glance at me. So I was pretty happy about that. You know, not having a license and all that jazz, but shh. So, not far from that other ancient temple we just looked at, or a rather broken one, is this one, even a little bit more broken. The Buddha was up there in the seated position, and now there's not a lot left. There's a few chickens wandering around, or roosters. And another round dome type structure. Very old, I'd say it's the same age as the last one. Looks a bit like it's going to fall down. Again, that one's not on the map, and oh, hang on, there's some information up here. Okay, there's no information there. Ah, maybe over here. How's this old path? I wonder if this is an original path. Am I walking on a path that was made in the 15th century? I don't know. Wat Sao Kian. The name is mentioned in the Chronicle Volume 61 as a temple in the city of Chiang Rai, but without any further mention of its construction background. At present, it's a deserted temple with a bell-shaped chedai on a square base. So that's the one behind the Buddha. In the north, there are the remains of a ubasoth, or an ordination hall, and a boundary wall, believed to be constructed in around the 16th century. So yes, that's how old this path is that I'm walking on. Very impressive. Okay, we've only we haven't actually found the thing we're looking for yet, but we're finding other interesting stuff, so we continue on. So this is the ancient site we've been looking for. This guy's blessing everyone as they come out. So there's been some sort of ceremony happened here. I'm not sure what. More on that later. What we've come to see, which I'd heard about and I'd forgotten about, is this. Here's the old walls over there on the other side of this water, and this water is a moat, or was once a moat to keep the intruders out of the temple, I guess. Chiang Rai moat was about 11 to 18 metres long. That's not very long. It's longer than that. When Chiang Rai was ruled by Burma, this channel was dug to drain the water from many water resources to the moat. Okay, so they dug channels to fill the moat. Well, this is the old wall that was formed part of the temple. I would say it's as old as the other stuff we've been looking at. So 15th century, somewhere around there. It's in fairly good condition. Well, sort of. Yeah, I do love walking around this old stuff. Gives you a little bit of sense of time and the ages that pass. So this one is the remains of an ancient Buddhist temple. Wow. That there's elephant poo. That is elephant scat right there. I've seen it before. I know what it looks like. So this one is, they've called it a Buddhist temple. I don't know how they figured that out, but here you go. Now it says, I don't have a lot of information, but it does say that this is from the 8th century. So, pretty sure that's not. But this is apparently from the 8th century. So that's another ancient temple site, and they're everywhere. That's since I saw it, this is the third one I've gone past that hasn't even been listed on the map. We're on our way to one now that is on the map. So, anyway, let me show you a little bit around here. Look at that tree. Nice. Small village here on the outskirts of think it's up here. Let's have a look. Some of the artefacts uncovered here, for example, are inscribed bricks and Chinese ceramics, and it is apparent that these were crafted during the 16th and 17th centuries with influences from Burmese, Chinese and Lanchang style. Alright, this is a little bit better. You can clearly see the columns that were once here, right there. Now, I don't normally walk up onto these, but okay, so they're brick, mortared in and surrounded by or coated with some sort of concrete. That's how they've made those. There was probably a Buddha set up on top of that, I'm guessing. And this looks like that was a statue of some description. See the mouldings around here. Probably the head, maybe of a snake or something. Something like that. Alright. So while we're in the in this area, I wanted to tell you about a little bit more about this area, the Golden Triangle. So bordered by or on the junction between Laos, Myanmar, now known as Myanmar, was Burma, and Thailand. The Golden Triangle was famous for opium growing, and that's what they grew the opium poppy and harvested the opium from that, and then made that into a drug that was very popular in the West at some stages. So they've been doing that in this area for many, many years. The wife of the king, she saw the effects that the opium drug was having on the local people and wanted to put a stop to it, and so she introduced them to growing coffee, which is quite, I believe it's still growing up in this way now, mainly up in the hills, which we haven't been to. But in the 1960s and 70s, opium production was at its absolute peak in this area, fueled by the Vietnam War. Great demand for see if I can get down here without killing myself. Great demand for opium during the Vietnam War, not only for the people, the soldiers fighting in Vietnam, but they were shipping it back home to wherever it was they came from, mainly the US, and I know Australia were involved. And this area here is where it all came from, the Golden Triangle. Possibly, probably not this particular area, but more up in the hills. I have seen documentaries of it years ago, and yeah, you could see the effects that it had on the local people. It wasn't good. They were pretty much stupefied for the majority of their day, which obviously doesn't help with production and just being a productive member of society, I guess. I can't get up there. Here we have a bit of a view. Blocked off by a couple of trees, but over in the distance there and there is the Mekong River, which we'll see more of soon. But these hills that you can sort of see in the distance, they're the ones I was talking about in the Golden Triangle where they grew the opium, way up high in the hills. That would make some noise. So this is the town of Sop Ruak, with a giant Buddha, a giant golden Buddha. And just over here is the Mekong River, and right there is Laos, or Laos, however you want to say it. Little port down there where you can go on a boat ride. Now from what I understand, or at least on the maps, the border is actually halfway across the river. So Laos owns half the river, Thailand owns half the river. So I can't go on a boat ride because, as I said earlier, I haven't got my passport, and to go on a boat ride they need to take your passport off you. Can I get myself a thumbnail there? Maybe a thumbnail here. Put the light in the other direction. So yeah, they take your passport off you. Yeah, and then they give it back to you when you return. Tourist shops, you buy your clothes, trinkets, all sorts of things. Now I did want to get up to another town today. I think it's called Chiang Rai. I don't think I'm going to be able to. It's still a fair way away, and I'm going to run out of daylight hours before I get back to Chiang Rai. Let's have a look over the edge here. Yes, that town. What's it called? Takilik, or something along those lines. Can I get a thumbnail here? yeah, Takulik, if that's how you pronounce it, is where I wanted to go, because that's right on the border. It's on the Thailand side of the border between Myanmar and Laos, which are both on the other side of the river junction there, the Mekong. But it's another 39 minutes ride away, and I've already ridden about an hour and a half, so that would be 2 hours to get back, so 2 hours to get back to Chiang Rai. And I don't really want to get back there that late. It is now nearly 3:30. No, I'm not going to go there. We'll save it for another time. It's a reason to come back. Right, a little bit more to show you. Hang on. And this is the town of Sop Ruak, in the northernmost part of Thailand, almost the northernmost part of Thailand, here on the Mekong River. The town, this is what you see. What you see is what you get. The actual town is a little way back there. There's not a lot to see there. There's a lot of tourist little shops set up. The main town's got a few buildings in there. It's not huge, but in contrast, you look over the other side of the river here. That is called Van Pak Len. It's in Laos, so it is part of the Lao country of Laos, but it's a special economic zone which is leased by a Chinese company, I believe called King's Roman, and there's a lot of, according to what I've read, there's quite a lot of nefarious activities that go on over here. As you can see, there's a casino, and I'm guessing that's the casino right there. And you've got all this other construction. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's about a dozen buildings getting built there, and more over there getting built, and some behind and over here that are already finished and underway. It's said that the King's Roman Group is basically a money laundering company. I don't know if I could say that. Oh well, I am. I'm here on this side of the border, although I do want to go to Laos, but anyway. So yeah, a lot of so I've been told, so I've read, human trafficking, drug trafficking, endangered species trafficking. You can buy lion bone, you can eat the delicacies of pangolin and other lion, or tiger rather, which I don't think you're supposed to really eat. But over there, special economic zone, Van Pak Len, apparently anything goes. The Chinese have been pouring their money into there, and someone's reaping the benefits, I guess. So it's mainly Lao money isn't even accepted over there. I'm not sure what the Lao currency is, but the only two currencies you can use over in that special economic zone is the Chinese, what are they, renminbi or something, and the Thai baht. So even the Lao currency, you can't even use it, and it's in the country of Laos, so get that. Interesting. I think, maybe one day I'll try to get up there. Depends how. Yeah, maybe one day I will. As long as what I've just said doesn't get back to them. I didn't really call them money launderers, did I? No, of course I didn't. It was only a joke. Alright, I'm going to have to head back. It's going to have to do for this video. I reckon it's going to take me at least an hour and a half to get back, possibly even longer. Haven't even had lunch, all I had was an ice cream. So, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like it, and give me a big fat thumbs up. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks again. Bye bye.